Warning! There are many spoilers for Minecraft Story Season 1 in this video. If you have not played it, go play it now. Thanks. Let me take you back to a time when Minecraft was starting to die. When the world thought that Minecraft was for kids. At a time when people wanted to play big boy games. On the other side, Telltale Games were in their prime, having released the absolute masterpiece that is The Walking Dead, along with The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead Season 2, and Tales from the Borderlands. So, when Minecraft Story Mode was announced at Minecon 2015, and it was revealed that Telltale was developing it, everybody was stoked! I mean, come on, Telltale Games, everyone loves Telltale Games. I was one of those people who were really excited for Minecraft Story Mode, because I liked Minecraft at the time, I was a kid, and the game seemed fun, so when I got my debit card when I was 10, I used to get the first episode of Minecraft Story Mode on Xbox 360, and I loved it. Fast forward to early 2017, and 3 more episodes were announced for Season 1. I was again excited. So excited, in fact, that I didn't even let my siblings watch Minecraft Story Mode related content until I could play the episodes. We remember that one very fondly. I never did play episodes 7 and 8, and my passion for Minecraft Story Mode started to kinda wane until the summer of 2018 when I finally realized something. Minecraft Story Mode is not very good. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and seeing as Minecraft Story Mode has been recently pulled from most online stores, except for the Xbox 360 version, but it's like $17. Who would buy that? I thought now was a good time to talk about the flaws of this video game. So, let's start with the not very good writing. Alright, let's start with these guys, the Ocelots. They're supposed to be the token bullies of this entire series, the people whose job is to make the main characters feel bad or angry. They feel miserably. I'm not offended or hurt by the verbal attacks, but I don't know if that's supposed to be the point. Maybe it isn't. They don't really add anything to the story other than having a token bully that makes them want to do cool things. But again, why? I'm assuming that one of the writers here worked on something else for Telltale, and I had an argument with a friend of mine saying that I should not expect much depth for a game about a game for kids. I'm expecting much depth from a game by Telltale, who have been shown to make good games with good depth. I don't know why they didn't incorporate it here. Lucas is also kind of badly developed. Like, he goes from 0 to 100, friend to bully, bully to friend in almost 5 seconds. Like, you see him at the building competition in episode 1, and then after you go get Ruben and come back to EnderCon, and you meet up with him again in the festival, he's your friend for some reason. Like, it would have been cool if you made him like hate you for a bit, like understand that what you're doing is fun, and like make him force him to be with you because all his friends have been eaten up by the Witherstorm or something. That would have been a cool idea. Like, he would have to get along with you, and then eventually he'd be your friend, and maybe he would betray you at the end. That would have been interesting. That would have been depth. That would have been amazing. That would have been interesting. But unfortunately, Telltale did not do that. And even the rest of the Ocelots don't even grow the bully thing. Even though they help Jesse destroy the Witherstorm, they hate him immediately in episode 5 for maybe the reason that I feel like they had to stop the Witherstorm. Maybe it's because Lucas told them to. And the jokes, they're not funny. There's this reoccurring gag about how Axel keeps falling on Lucas every time he jumps off a cliff or fall or something. That's not funny. It just gets annoying. Like, just because you make a joke and repeat it over and over doesn't mean it's funny. Oh, and Ruben, the baby pig who, spoiler alert, dies. His death isn't very heartbreaking. It's funny. it would have been sadder if he didn't poof and turn into a pork chop. What would have been interesting is that if he just stopped, if he just laid down there, just lying down, not poofing into pork chop. Like, I know you're trying to stay relevant within the Minecraft, like, I know you're trying to stay atomically correct within the Minecraft universe, but there are better ways of doing that, you know? Alright. Well, let's move on to the other part. In episode 2, when you go to Redstonia, which is the worst city name I've ever heard, by the way, there's actually a glitch that Telltale decided to not patch. When Olivia over here starts talking, her mouth doesn't move. This doesn't surprise me, as the episode was rushed out in 2 weeks. Let that sink in. They wanted to make a mini game, basically, like a AAA video game in the size of like half an hour or an hour or so, in 2 weeks. But so were amounts of wanting to get a video game done. That's like when a YouTuber tries to rush a game, or like rush a video, and it turns out terrible. There's no such YouTuber who would do such a thing. Well, after Telltale Games went bankrupt, it was revealed that they were rushed a lot, and they were burnt out. Another piece of evidence of the rushing episodes thing are the numerous amount of visual glitches that could have been fixed if they just, delayed it and ironed out all the bugs. There's one in episode 6 that was on Captain Sparkles where his entire body, neck down, was just black. And this other one, captured by YouTube user Zoohair, was to play the glitches into the throne room from earlier while falling down to the place to the ground below in episode 5. They even fall into the throne room, but it's actually supposed to be water. There's so many more glitches in this segment, so go watch Zoohair's video on the whole throne room falling thing. It's a good video. And there's a few other videos that he's made that demonstrate glitches that he found in Minecraft Story Mode, so there's that too. Alright, let's move on to my biggest complaint about Minecraft Story Mode. If you go to Redstonia in episode 2, Axel will go get Magnus and bring him to the base. That's kinda stupid, because if you get Magnus, Olivia will go get Ellegard anyway. There's no point choosing either of those characters. If you go to Magnus, you'll just have to get, Olivia will just go get Ellegard for you. What would have been fun if you made you declare go back, but maybe that would have been not fun because of how you have to backtrack, or maybe it would just like jump to where you have to be next. Oh, and another thing, another example of your choices not mattering. In episode 1, if you save Lucas while you guys are down in Ivor's lair, he hates you a little less. If you don't save him, he'll just get out himself and hate you still. If there are 2 choices, one where someone dies and one where they don't, make it so that your choices matter. If everyone had health bars and Lucas's health bar started going down, players would probably care and go to help Lucas. And if players didn't help Lucas, he would die and hopefully you will feel bad about not saving him. But no, I guess not. Maybe I'm not supposed to hope for depth in a game for kids. I don't know, man. But again, maybe I've been talking a bit too much about that stuff. So here's the next segment where I tell you guys, Telltale, or anyone who wants to remake Minecraft Story Mode, how to do it right, hopefully.
Conclusion time!
Minecraft Story Mode Season 1 isn't really that engaging. It doesn't keep my interest for more than a minute. Most of the problems I talk about in this video spread throughout Season 1, and they actually do persist in Season 2 as well. Honestly, approach this one with caution. If you're good with all the problems I talked about today, if you want to ignore all of those problems, but the choices not mattering, the visual glitches, the terrible character development and writing, and you don't care, you just want a choose-your-own adventure game that's themed to Minecraft, then fine, go play Minecraft Story Mode. Don't say I didn't warn you. Also, one last thing. Big thanks to my friend Pingu, that's his name. That's not his real name, but that's his name, don't judge him, for giving me the footage of Season 1, and a bit of footage of Season 2. Without this video wouldn't be possible. My name is meta64, and I'm still working on the Treehouse video. Leave me alone, I'm almost done. Okay, bye.